It's the battle for the undisputed lightweight championship as George Kambosos aims to complete his unexpected run to hold all 4 major belts against WBC champion Devin Haney in Kambosos' backyard at Marvel Stadium in Melbourne, Australia. Can the dream fulfill his prophecy as the best lightweight in the world, or will ferocious Kambosos turn Haney's dreams into a disastrous nightmare? Let's break it down. This is By the Numbers. Despite being 5 years younger in age at 23, Haney is more experienced, having fought in 7 more fights and 32 more rounds than Kambosos. But no victory is bigger than Kambosos' massive upset of Teofimo Lopez last November to become the unified lightweight champion. But was this a case of a great George Kambosos or a bad Teofimo Lopez? Against Lopez, Kambosos won despite only landing 182 of 739 punches, 24.6%. To Lopez's 176 of 565 punches, 31.2%. But Kambosos had the edge in power punches with 155 of 392 landing to Lopez's 115 of 281. Although he dropped Lopez in the opening round, Kambosos had to survive a 10th round knockdown, the first of his career, to manage the split decision over a fighter who might have had his health compromised by COVID. Speaking of split decisions, Kambosos' last 3 victories against Lopez, Lee Selby, and Mickey Bey were all by split decision. Devin Haney has never had a split decision, nor has he ever been knocked down. Also, Haney entering hostile territory is nothing new for him, as his first 4 fights as a professional took place in Mexico, and 10 of his 27 pro fights have all happened south of the border. Haney has knocked out 55.6% of his opponents. However, he hasn't stopped an opponent since September of 2019. Kambosos' last stoppage came in June of 2019. So it's a safe bet that we're in for a technical boxing match where a stoppage is unlikely. Prior to beating Lopez, Kambosos dominated Lee Selby in punch stats by landing 168 of 548 punches, 30.7%. Selby was terribly inefficient, landing only 94 of his 614 punches, 15.3%. Mickey Bey was also held to landing under 20% of his punches, with 75 of 450 punches landed, 17.1%. Unfortunately, there's something about the Aussie that one judge in each of his last 3 fights just doesn't like. As for Haney, his last 3 fights were all against former world champions, and he won all 3 by unanimous decision. Haney was impressive against Yuriorkis Gamboa, connecting on 133 of 401 punches, a solid 33.2%. The former champion struggled to land with only 84 of 472 punches hitting their mark, an underwhelming 17.8%. The Dream was equally as dominant, albeit cautious against Jorge Linares, landing 215 of 675 punches, a 31.9% clip. Linares struggled to land with only 116 of 620 punches connecting, an 18.7% rate. Against Jojo Diaz, Haney abandoned his lauded jab but was still effective, landing 164 of 614 punches, 26.7%. He only landed 10 jabs the entire fight, but 154 power punches anchored a dominant showing as Haney won on the scorecard with wide scores of 117-111 twice and a 116-112 scorecard. We are likely in for a high-octane chess match. Will Kambosos prove to the world that his victory over Lopez was no fluke and become the true undisputed lightweight champion? Or will Haney make good on his promise that the uncrowned king of the lightweight division can finally settle into his throne?